Hey everyone! Welcome to The Young and the Restless. I'm Jane, and I'm so excited to have you here. If you love Young and the Restless, then you're in the right place. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Alright, let's dive right in. The young and restless Cain believed that he had the upper hand. But his advantage has been completely erased by Adam, who flew to France and then hiked up to the train to convey to Victor that the former Aristotle Dumas has been buying up real estate in Genoa City for years. What's his plan? To own the entire town, he confided in Phyllis. One factor, however, could derail Cain's strategy, as hinted in this week's Young and Restless preview. Meanwhile, back in Genoa City, one marriage has reason to celebrate while another is falling apart. While Claire is at home mourning her father's death, Kyle, who is unaware of her own tragedy, is stuck in France playing house with Audra in a sleeper car. But how long till the schemers breach a line? It has taken them years, if not decades, to reconcile in Genoa City, and Danny now wants to make it official with Christine. While they celebrate, Mariah and Tessa's relationship may be finished for good. Tessa is fed up with her wife's secret and advises they call it quits. And back in France, in a case of we think the Lady Death protests too much, Lily throws herself at Damien, assuring him that she does not want Cain, but rather something new. That's when Cain gets an eyeful. The tension in the room is apparent, a dense, almost suffocating weight pressing down on every character present, their breaths shallow, their eyes darting, their thoughts racing with wordless fear of what is about to happen. Lily stands in the heart of it all, her look unreadable, a mask of calm that conceals none of the conflict that must undoubtedly be raging beneath the surface. Her fingers quiver slightly, a barely discernible action that may go unnoticed by those who are not paying close attention, but for those who know her, truly know her, it's a telltale indicator that something significant is about to happen. The air crackles with an electric charge reminiscent of a thunderstorm, and the quiet is so heavy that it feels like a physical presence, a third party in the room watching, waiting, and bracing for impact. The question hovers in the air, unspoken but screaming in everyone's minds, is Lily going to lay the literal kiss of death on, spoiler? The entire thought is almost too terrifying to consider, but it feels unavoidable, a grim fate that has been sneaking up on them all like a shadow lengthening at dusk. Lily's relationship with, spoiler, has always been complex, a tangled web of love, hate, loyalty, and treachery, a push and pull dynamic that has kept fans wondering for years. There were moments of tenderness, fleeting moments when it appeared that they may find their way back to each other, but those times were always tempered by an undercurrent of something worse, something toxic. The way Lily looks at, spoiler, now is no different, there's affection there, but it's twisted, warped by whatever secret she's carrying, whatever plan she's been nurturing in the quiet hours when no one is watching. Her lips move slightly, as if she is ready to speak, but no words emerge. Instead, she takes a step forward, closing the gap between them with a deliberate slowness that feels torturous, each movement and breath measured. Spoiler, does not back down. Maybe they don't see the danger, or maybe they do and choose to confront it straight on, like a tragic hero walking toward their fate with eyes wide open. Their look is vulnerable, honest, and says they are aware that this could be the end, yet they are prepared to take the risk for whatever this moment signifies. Love? Redemption? A final goodbye? The connection between them has always been undeniable, a magnetic pull that neither could resist no matter how hard they tried, and now, as Lily leans in, that chemistry has been weaponized and transformed into something lethal. The kiss, when it arrives, is faint at first, a whisper of contact that could nearly be mistaken for something pleasant, something pure. But then something changes, Lily's grasp tightens, her fingers sinking into, spoiler, arms with a possessiveness bordering on violence, and the kiss deepens, becoming something totally else. Is this the kiss of death? The phrase itself is rich in history, a motif that crosses mythologies and nations, a deadly embrace masquerading as passion. Some legends describe it as a genuine poison transferred from lips to lips, a venom so deadly that it kills in seconds. In others, it is the ultimate act of betrayal from someone previously trusted, a dagger disguised as a caress. For Lily, it may be either or both. The way she grips, spoiler, suggests desperation, a desire to keep them close even as she destroys them, as if she can't bear to let go even as she administers the fatal blow. The audience is left wondering, is there any sorrow in this? Is there a part of her that begs to stop, or has she committed so completely to this road that there is no turning back? The music swells, a mournful song that emphasizes the horror of the situation, as the camera lingers on their faces, recording every flicker of emotion, every micro-expression that could reveal what's actually going on. Then it is over. Lily pulls away, her lips lingering for just a fraction of a second longer than necessary, as if she's enjoying the moment or bracing herself for what's to come. Spoiler, staggers back, palm rushing to mouth, eyes wide with surprise, or is it pain? The room appears to tilt, the universe narrowing to just the two of them, while all else fades into insignificance. As everyone waits for the other shoe to drop, the seconds seem to stretch out into eternity. Will, spoiler, collapse? Will they gasp for air, holding their throats, as the poison takes effect? Or will the damage be more subtle, a steady unraveling that won't become apparent until it's too late? Uncertainty is pain, a masterwork in suspense that keeps spectators on the edge of their seats, hearts beating in their chests. Lily's expression is unfathomable. There is no shame or triumph, only a calm intensity that suggests she is also waiting for the first evidence that her plan is working. Or perhaps she doesn't recognize herself, maybe she's just as much a prisoner of this moment as, spoiler, ensnared in a web of her own design with no apparent path out. The power dynamics between them have always been fluid, moving with each new disclosure and betrayal, and it is impossible to determine who has the upper hand right now. Is Lily the predator, or is she just a piece in a much bigger game? The ambiguity is deliberate, a narrative choice that leaves the viewer guessing and refuses to provide simple answers. Finally, there is the reaction. Spoiler, knees collapse just slightly, a barely there quiver that could be mistaken for emotion if not for the way their breath tightens and their fingers grasp at their chest. Lily's eyes quiver with something, is it recognition? Regret, but it vanished as swiftly as it appeared, replaced by the same inscrutable mask. The room explodes into commotion, with other figures rushing forward, shouting and demanding to know what's going on, but their voices are distant and muffled, as if the action is taking place underwater. The attention stays on Lily and, spoiler, who are caught in a wordless war of wills, with one plainly losing. The kiss of death. It's a powerful phrase, a promise of finality, of an unstoppable finale. If Lily has done what the title says, there is no way back, no last-minute save, no miracle recovery. This is the point of no return, the moment that will change all that follows. But the magic of the storytelling is in the doubt, the sliver of uncertainty that keeps hope alive, no matter how faint. Perhaps the kiss wasn't fatal. Perhaps it was a warning, a test, a symbolic gesture rather than a literal one. Perhaps the poison is slow-acting, like a time bomb that won't detonate until the worst possible moment, prolonging the suffering for maximum effect. Whatever the outcome, the consequences will be disastrous. Trust has been shattered, alliances have been fractured, and the emotional toll will be felt throughout the plot. Even if, spoiler, survives, things will never be the same between them and Lily. The kiss, whether actual or figurative, has completely altered the game, and there is no way to return to the previous state. The viewer is left to mull over the possibilities, dissecting every shot, every line of speech, looking for clues, significance, and a hint of what's to come. And Lily? She remains an enigma, a character with motives that are as complex as they are strange. Does she regret what she did? Was this an act of love, albeit perverted, or sheer vengeance? Or was it something else entirely, a sacrifice, an unavoidable evil in a conflict broader than any single person? Her character's beauty stems from her intricacy, which defies easy description. She is neither a hero nor a villain, but rather a character who operates in shades of gray, making decisions that are impossible to judge from the outside. As the picture fades to black, the question remains haunting and unanswered: was it the kiss of death? For the time being, the answer remains elusive, a riddle to be solved in due course. But one thing is certain: nothing will ever be the same again.